To have rugby in our blood, it's rooted in family. It's what my grandfather was involved in, what my father was involved in.
It's been in my family for a long, long time.
It means a lot because I get to play for my family.
It's my career. It's being with my friends day in and day out at training.
To have rugby in our blood as our passion, it means everything, and something that I've been involved in since a very young age, and I'm looking forward to be involved in till a very old age again. And it's just a wonderful sport.
As a youngster, maybe 6, 7 years old, it was the first game that I really loved.
I've played it since I was a little boy.
So I definitely had a dream as a child, watching some of my local and national heroes, and just kept working hard, and I find myself here.
Maybe when I got to sort of 18 and 19, I thought this was something I was really going to be able to try and have a crack at.
I had a serious conversation with my dad, and he told me, out of all the things that you do, you could really have something in rugby. So that was the path that I chose.
The question were probably, how's my life going to be without rugby when I finish, which is, we're still in the midst of it. I think that's probably a bigger question for me.
Best sports person and leader has definitely got to be Alan Wynne.
Not trying to sound too biased here, but is Alan Wynne Jones. He's our captain, he's our leader, he's our motivator, and he's first to everything. First on the field, last off it, and he's the one who's always pulling us through. So Alan Wynne Jones.
I know he's the captain, and it's the easy one to say. But when we first went to London, I went in and we walked into the big dinner hall. I was the first Scots person in there, and I went to get food, and I turned round and looked at all the tables, and everyone was sitting in their nations. So I thought, where am I going to sit? And I turned around and I looked, and Alan Wynne turned around and looked at me and says, come and sit at the table. So I went and sat down with them. I went and sat down with the Welsh boys, and he really made me feel at home.
Most exciting thing on game day, being from Wales, the land of song. I know we're biased, we say that, but it'd definitely be the anthem.
For me as a rugby player, there's no better feeling, no better buzz. Playing in a full stadium with the fans there, being really vocal, you feel really united with your country, your fellow country people. Being
a bit older and having a family, winning and seeing the kids is very special.
The highs are very high, but it can bring you back down to earth and back to reality with a bump at times as well. Battles where you got to dig really deep, losses that are really hard to take, but you grow tighter together. Big wins that you enjoy together. It's something a very small percentage of people get to do and feel, and it's a really lucky feeling to have that. I don't think there's many careers where you can say you go to work with 40 other lads that are all your mates every day.
Every day when you come in, you can talk to your mates will bring you up, and when you're feeling down, you can talk to them, and it makes you feel good. You work hard together, you have fun together.
I think that I've learned that going through my career. It's a lot easier to ask people to do difficult things when you know them and they know you.
Be vulnerable, I think, is a massive thing, especially in our environment with the Lions. We've all come from different areas, different countries, different ideas of how to play the game, but it's been really refreshing to see how open people are to sharing ideas, sharing kind of similar cause that we might have with our countries that work quite well. And I think that's the main ingredient for a group like us, is just be open.
It's the way you train every day. You get to spend more time with your players each day, sometimes even more than your family at times, so they become your immediate family at times, and you can rely on them.
It's very difficult to say that rugby hasn't determined probably a lot of who I am and what I am about on a personal and professional level.
I feel like rugby's setting me up as a person for life, and with the values behind the game and the respect within the game.
It's been a huge part of my life, my whole life.
it means everything. I think you get to play for your country, in front of your country, in front of the fans.
What rugby has given me in life is, you know, friends, brought a community together and given me some absolutely wonderful experiences.
Rugby's changed my life massively. I think it's made me into the person I am. Hopefully a good person. I think it's shaped you through the tough experiences, through the learnings, you know, the ups and downs that you go through. I think it matures you. Rugby's definitely shaped me as a person in a really good way, I hope.